Someone said, and I quote, that everything you've ever wanted is just one step outside of your comfort zone. What's up, Smice Tribe? How are you doing? Welcome back to another week's video. Once upon a time, there was a king who had gone to visit neighboring kingdoms. He was gifted with a pair of baby parrots by the king of the last kingdom he was visiting. They were the most beautiful birds he had ever seen. So, upon returning to his kingdom, he called for a bird trainer and asked the trainer to train his parrots. The king also arranged a place in the palace garden for the parrots. He often looked at them from the palace window. As time passed, one day the trainer came to the palace and informed the king that though one of the parrots was flying majestically high in the sky, the other one was not moving from his branch since the day it had arrived. Upon hearing this, the king summoned the trainer and healers from the nearby kingdoms. They all tried their best but couldn't make the parrot fly. He even asked his courtiers to try and find a way to make the parrot fly, but they all failed. The parrot was not moving from his branch at all. Finally, after trying everything, the king thought that maybe he needs someone who may be more familiar with the natural habitat. He asked his courtiers to get a farmer from the countryside and take him to the parrot to see if he could understand the problem with the parrot. The next morning, the king was thrilled to see the parrot flying high above the palace gardens. He asked his servant to call the farmer to meet him. The servant quickly went and located the farmer, who came and stood before the king. The king asked him, "How did you make the parrot fly?" With his hands folded in respect, the farmer said to the king, "It was very easy, Your Majesty. I simply cut the branch which the bird was sitting on." The comfort zone is one of the greatest enemies to reaching full human potentials. You remember when you were a little child, when you were learning everything seemed new to you, and you kept falling, but each time you fell, you rose up again as a child, and you kept developing mentally, emotionally, and in every other aspect of life. But as you kept growing older, we fall into the trap of becoming comfortable in the known and fear to step into the unknown. We stop learning and everything becomes so comfortable that we live on autopilot automatically. There are so many benefits that comes with staying in your comfort zone. You feel safe, you feel secure, you are settled in to a particular routine that you are so used to. But then on the other side of comfort is something else. It's a side where you experience stagnation, frustration, as your comfort zone begins to shrink in and closes you in. You start feeling stuck in one place. It then becomes very easy to blame every other person for being responsible for where you are today, but yourself. You blame your parents, you blame your teachers, you blame your educational system for conditioning you in a particular way. But there's a way out. Outside of your comfort zone is where the magic happens. When you push the boundaries of what you feel is comfortable by trying new things and taking calculated risks, it is in that process that you actually learn, grow, and ultimately achieve your deepest of desires. Stepping out of your comfort zone is where your dreams can become goals. And when you take actions on those goals, they then become your reality. It is time for you to summon courage and motivate yourself to step out of comfort into discomfort and not let life pass you by. You create motivation by taking action towards your goals. Move yourself in the direction of your biggest goals and ambition. Face discomfort head on, and I assure you that you will see growth. Have faith and take that first step of action. When you act, you begin to set momentum in place and set things into motion that produces results that you never expected if you had not taken that first action. Don't wait to have it all figured out before you take that first step of faith. As someone said, if every obstacle must first be overcome before you take your first step, nothing will ever get done. Moving from your comfort zone into discomfort does not mean losing everything that you had while in comfort, the things that you love and value. Bring those on into the new challenge of discomfort, but let go of those things that no longer serve you. The journey out of your comfort zone is one that leads you into becoming your best self. Set goals, make plans, take that first step of faith with no assurance or no guarantees that you would have successes. But take those actions anyway. Have it at the back of your mind as you begin this journey that every step forward is a learning experience, and every step back is a valuable opportunity to learn lessons that life has sent your way to make you stronger and better. You want to be successful? Leave your comfort zone. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. I hope you learned something from it. Don't go away without leaving a comment in the comment section. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, look down for that red box that says subscribe and turn on your notification and join the Smile Tribe. My challenge to you this week is to look for that one step that you will make that takes you out of your comfort zone. Till I come your way next week, keep being your best self. Blessings.